fucked up things like Imperial Seal. How much is that card worth?
Well, you can't. You don't keep the cards as
Phantom. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot this is Magic Online.
This is Magic Online as Phantom, man. All right, let's gotta resize this so y'all can see the shit.
What the hell?
There aren't any mono red cards in here.
What's the lady?
I guess I take.
What's the lady?
Oh, Jola. Maybe you cast a
historical
card. Sword is fine. Yeah,
it's
sword.
Literally no color.
That's true. It's not. It could be Sword or Helix, right? Like the Helix kind of commits us into splashing a little bit early, but Sword's pretty non-committal.
Love it. This deck sucks.
The Sword's aggressive, right? Yeah, I think we're supposed to take the Sword.
You guys suck. Holy shit! There's a young Peasy. Oh
Get out of the red.
Whoa.
Get out of the red.
No, there's exquisite firecraft.
Nah, man, Jackal Pup. Fucking, I already have a Sword of War and Peace. Get out of here. Inferno Titan is not a Smork card. Inferno Titan is a mid-range control card.
No, it is not.
We are drafting a Smork. We are drafting a Smork. We are drafting a Smork.
There was a fucking exquisite firecraft. Firecraft should come back. Get lost. I'm so mad.
Third pick, Jackal Pup. Let's go.
What a time to be alive.
These packs have Moxen and Black Lotus. Third pick, Jackal Pup.
What a time to be alive. Oh my god.
There is a wig.
I got you.
There is a wig. You were promised a wig.
Is this? Oh my god.
It's quite fantastic.
Oh
It's quite fantastic. This is the most hair I've had in a long time, Chip. It's the most hair that can get into character.
Dude, that
get
is
charged up.
Something
Get
else.
charged up. Be prepared. Prepare yourselves. Prepare yourselves.
Man, that is fucking something else. I never thought that I'd be 30 years old in another man's basement while he wears a wig at 2:30 in the morning playing Magic the Gathering for 1,500 other nerds.
1,500 other nerds. I'm sure not everybody in here qualifies as a nerd, right? I'm confused. Is my moto locked up? Is there a pack coming?
Be. Oh, look at that. Shrine of Burning Rage.
Somebody took all the red cards out of this pack.
The Shrine of Burning Rage is red.
Oh, there is a Shrine of Burning Rage. Holy shit. I say Porcelain Legionnaire is technically a red card.
If you're not a nerd, get out. Oh my god, this fucking deck sucks already.
Alright, well I guess I'm gonna take this Lava Claw Reaches in case we splash.
Oh, what kind of a draft is this?
I don't know, man. This is like...
You're not taking the fucking land here, sir. You're taking the Pyretic Ritual because you have this young Pyromancer and you're gonna find some other bomb you want to put into it.
Okay,
we have young Pyromancer, let's think.
Yeah, build our, get our Storm deck going.
Yeah, Storm deck is happening. Summon on a right, forcing mono red.
Maybe.
Bastards. Look at that. Fire Blast.
And he gets Firebolt. That's a really fucking good
There's
one.
another sword. Firebolt's
Obrit is the only red card. How in God's name do you still have almost 1,500 viewers and now it's 3 a.m. Well, it's different. People are, believe it or not, it is not 3 a.m. in all parts of the world.
That's not even true.
This is actually our peak number of viewers for the stream today, I believe.
Sure is.
Because this is the first time there isn't anybody else that's a large Magic streamer streaming. Like I was streaming against Caleb and Newmont and Loading Ready Run for a while today. It's morning here. Yep, it's morning. It's afternoon in Australia.
People wanted you to take Smuggler's Copter. What are you crazy? That card's not red.
Smugglers, okay. The problem is like I don't quite have. I guess Smugglers plus Young PZ is kind of great.
It's good with Jackal Pup.
It's good. Nah, man, Jackal Pup's attacking on his own. Look at him. He's coming for you.
Look how ugly.
He's fucking coming for you. The UK is just waking up. That's true. They're like plus 6 hours, plus 7 hours in some places.
What is going on? I'm never drafting on Magic Online ever.
They take as long as they do the drafts and hacks.
Sucks.
Everybody's waiting to the last pick. New Zealand. Is that a real country?
7. Oh my god. 323 on the Beast Coast. Alberta. Sup.
Like, my thing keeps hitting 0, so, like, is everybody else not at 0? What's the deal? What's the deal with the timer? What's the point of the timer
This is trash.
if it doesn't signify when my next pack's gonna get here?
This is trash.
I don't understand.
I am so mad.
I don't understand. The timer is a lie. If the timer is a lie, then there's no rules and everything just breaks down into anarchy.
Oh, that braid's real good.
Yeah, braid is fucked in this cube. There's a lot of artifact
There's
mana.
so many artifacts.
Braid is primo. Oh, jeez. Do I take Chain Lightning or Abbott?
I had Chain Lightning. The Abbott is not
Reach.
coming back.
This is smorking.
Yeah, dude.
That's the smorkiest.
Wow, that Desperate Ritual came back too.
I just like take the ritual in case we dig into something later, right? I'm just gonna put these over here for now, just in case.
Just in case we're mono red storm.
Well, I work a third shift. Normally I wake up like an hour ago at 2 a.m. Oh, did Helix wheel?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't notice the Helix. Yeah, I should have taken the Helix.
It was instead of the Ritual, yeah.
Should have taken the Helix. We're probably not gonna play these.
How the fuck did Chain Lightning last that long in that pack? Oh my god. Command and
the Helix and Key Command were both in there. Look, chat. I've been in front of the computer for 17 and a half hours. I'm gonna need you to be faster. And we're gonna take the Kithian.
No, the Treasure Cruise.
Should I take the Mutavault?
The Treasure Cruise.
Do I take the Cruise?
I don't know.
No, there's no fetch lands in this format.
There's not?
Mutavault's probably fine.
There's fetch lands in this format, god damn it. I just saw
there aren't a lot of them. There aren't like fetch lands like I feel like if I end up in white, I'm not gonna end up with enough white to play Kithian consistently on one. Yeah, Mutavault is a good smorking. It gets to be like my 17th land.
That's true. It's exactly 10. Okay. I don't know the cards in this fucking cube.
Treasure Cruise is like the inverse of smorking.
You shut your mouth.
We're here to channel my inner red hair, okay, chat?
That blue-red Delver deck smorked the shit out of people in Modern for a long time.
We did play the Tribal Zoo list. It was very sweet. And 3 and 2. Had some good solid feedback. I think there are definitely things that can be. Oh, jeez.
It came back.
Yes, mono red is open. God bless you, table.
I said there's no way it came back.
God bless you, table.
I was wrong. Undefeated.
What's my history regarding draft? Well, I'm undefeated in cube so far this year.
The fucking smorking I eating all same.
Porcelain Legionnaire came back too.
Dude, it's all Millhouse.
It's all coming up Millhouse. It's all coming up Millhouse. Look at all of our reach, chat. Look at our 9 playables.
Fucking card.
Look at our 9 playables, chat.
Let's not get carried away. Playables. Mr. Heat Miser. You know that movie. You have to know that movie.
I have no idea what that is.
You don't know that movie?
I don't never.
You don't like Christmas movies?
I mean.
Don't you have children?
Don't you have children?
Damn it. We have to take one of these.
The Magus Wheel. That's definitely a point. That might even be a main deck card.
Yeah,
Fuck.
what the fuck?
I mean, we turn off our Mutavault, but the Avalanche Riders came back too. Oh, baby.
Who's feeding
me
you?
the red cards.
Who's feeding
Feed me the red cards. Remember when someone decided to hypothesize that someone was cutting us on red? You were fucking wrong. Don't make guesstimates like that.
Who is feeding us?
It's all coming together.
Oh my god.
It's all coming together.
Mono red.
Mox Ruby, please.
What the hell is that? Is that
That's
Hellrider?
a fucking Hellrider right there is what that is.
Magma Jet too?
That is. Nope. That's a...
No, Magma Jet's coming back.
Hopefully.
And we have Empty the Warrens.
Come to daddy. Come to daddy. Easy, Hellrider. I think I'm going to board these for now. We'll see where we go.
I need you to look at the pack longer, sir.
No, shut up. That
so
was
I can
easy,
see the cards that come back.
Easy Hellrider.
I cannot believe it's a fucking Hellrider.
Oh, jeez. Searing Spear?
Searing Spear. Oh, God, there's
this is too expensive,
It's
I
not
think.
good enough?
That probably won't wheel. I want the Spear.
I
want the Spear
There's
real bad.
Lightning Greaves,
I want the Spear. There's a library. We're never going to have the Library of Alexandria online. Stop it.
You're not.
Stop it. I just want the Spear.
No,
everybody that doesn't want the Spear doesn't understand.
Yeah, there's a Spear and Lightning Greaves, man. We're coming back for that one.
I just want the Spear.
Library,
People,
GTFO.
you don't understand
GTFO.
what we're doing here. Do you not understand what's going on?
Spear's going to table. We're not going to let it. We're taking it.
You don't understand the spear. Spear's gonna table.
Get lost.
No, stop it. Stop it, chat. Listen, the Smorks doesn't care about hate drafting.
Oh, the lightning.
We have but one goal. We have but one goal here. And that's play this fucking Manic
There's
Vandal.
a Rite of Flame?
This Figure of Destiny is kind of good. I kind of want Manic Vandal, though.
You want Manic Vandal over the
This
fucking...
card's really good. One drops are kind of
figure,
great, though.
Yeah, the figure's not
the
coming
figure
back.
is guess. Yeah, okay.
The Rite of Flame or the Manic Vandal's coming back.
Yeah, with the other red cards that wheeled, I wouldn't be surprised if the Manic Vandal made it back around.
Holy shit, there's Seething Songs in here, too? Oh my god, dude. There's just too much. What is the top left card?
Time Twister?
Oh, that's a Time Twister art?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's weird. These cards all suck. Seething Song's hot, but you're not.
Do I grab Recruiter in case I splash? There's Spectral bad for us.
That's pretty fair.
If I end up like with some like plateau or like a fetch land and a white sort of thing, I'm gonna grab this for now.
Yeah.
If I was playing a non-league cube, I would probably take the Time Twister as a hate draft, but
Boy.
it's my easy burst.
So there's a Dreadbore and a Terminate open too if you want to splash black at some point. I know we missed the Lava Claw reaches, but Ancient Girl. We having a braid though? Like, oh my fucking god, there's a Hazaret.
Don't mind if a smork.
What the hell? What?
Hello, people of Holdangia. I'd like to speak on the leader's behalf and thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to ask Ahmad for your complimentary timeout.
Why is that
What's going on, folks? Welcome. I should probably do my spiel. It's got a fucking fire blast. Yep. When you're smorking along and they pass you a hazard into a fire blast.
Oh, we're gonna get that Chandra. That Chandra might fucking wheel too. There's no way.
And the Chandra might even be too many.
It's 4, yeah.
Too many 4s. I want more ones and 2s.
I don't know how you...
Thanks everyone for hanging out. We're doing currently in our 17 and a half of 24 here.
I don't know how you're...
Forcing some red and cube. After we do this cube, we're going to slide back into doing some more modern.
How are you ever casting this, but whatever. Fucking Hellrider in this deck too. Good lord. Nice.
Yeah, we basically have like a 2-pack deck of balls.
Yeah, we can find our splash color now and cut someone off.
This is like such a 2-pack deck. It's about to lay down some sick beats.
Oh, fuck. Someone
see
asked him some pun names.
See what I did there?
Someone put some pun names back in there. Imperial Recruiter. That's bad.
Zergo.
Oh
No, stop it. If there was ever a card that smorked the smork.
There's the Empty the Warrens I wanted. The Magma Jet's the best card, I think.
The Magma Jet is better than the empty at 10 out of 10.
Man, that's good shit.
And you thought we were going to get Hose Pack 1? I come from YouTube, and that was more interesting seeing those messages getting leaders more satisfying to watch on the Twitch chat video.
There we go. Now we're back. Oh, shit.
I came back. Would I rather have the Revoker? 5's a
revoking?
fuck ton. Just like anything in general. It shuts off mana rocks.
Yeah. I'd probably do it.
I think I'd rather have the Revoker.
That's fine. I mean, you're not casting Zealous Conscript, probably. Now you want the Manic Vandal again?
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Manic Vandal's great.
Jesus. I think it's a grudge, yeah. What do you not want to play against? I'll probably take the Fatal Push, but...
I have stuff for 2 more decks, Anoronics. People just wanted to see some cube at some point. It's nice to break it up with a little variety here.
Let him keep the bob. No, let him keep it.
Let him keep the bob. Stop it. And I gotta rare draft the...
Yeah.
Chat's getting too fast. I'm scared of friendly fire now. Are we not playing modern? We are currently doing a cube. We're gonna do a cube, and then we're gonna go back to modern.
Oh, that's great.
I need I need a break from the mental effort of modern decks.
Excuse me? Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, maybe. Like, 5's a lot of mana.
It's a lot.
Can't we just kill them before we get there?
Sneak attack's trash. That's too bad.
Well, this pack doesn't do anything for us. Do I just take the Stomping Ground
The
so I can
Stomping
like,
Ground
flashback
is
this
I
Ancient
would say
Grudge?
it's your Ancient Grudge, but, like, is that better than, like, anything else? Mere Battlesphere, man. That's what I want.
Mere Battlesphere.
Oh, Oliver, that's a good one. Why is that in the fucking cube?
We do have a whole nother pack. We need, what, like 4 playables out of this pack?
What are you at? 20?
We're at 19 because the Mutavault's a land.
Oh, yeah, Mutavault, yeah. Okay. There's a fucking Koth.
Goth is pretty good.
There is Timely Reinforcements. That's pretty annoying. Gideon Jura and Bonfire.
Is it a Mox? I guess we have a lot of... Yeah, I guess
The
it's
Mox?
probably easy Mox, right?
Mox Emerald? Really? You want fucking Mox Emerald?
I can afford, like, 2 colorless lands.
Ugh. Siege Gang Commander. These cards all suck. There's your Plateau.
I could take this Copperline Gorge, and then if we see any green cards, I could grab them.
It's either that or the Plateau because you have the Recruiter already.
I think I'm gonna grab this.
It helps your shitty Ancient Grudge. I think it's fine.
I don't think I want Siege Gang.
It's five. It's another fiver. Like,
Yeah, I think I want the Gorge.
It's not super low end of playable.
Yeah. Yeah, like between the Mox Emerald and like these two, like if I see any sweet green aggressive cards, I can grab them.
Yeah, Koth should come back.
Hey, Blunderbra with the brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you very much and welcome. Thanks for the support. Well, for my subscribers, I wouldn't be here like I am, so thanks for keeping me employed.
Copperline Gorge gives us options as Mox Emerald.
Yeah, we have the Stomping Ground too, so like we've got a lot of good pickups for green.
Yeah. We ain't getting a fucking.
So, like the Grudge will be very boardable.
Some decks can beat a Grudge.
I think you mean can't beat a Grudge. Yeah, I agree with that. There would be some decks, and like we've got an Abrade to Manic Vandal too, so like an artifact-based deck, we're just gonna like fucking slaughter them.
Oh, there's a Wildfire. Good lord.
So this is just an Incinerate probably.
I think so. You just take a removal.
Yeah, we still need to flesh out a few more spell slots in the main. So not like 3 more spells here.
This Young Peasy's looking good.
Yeah, Dr. Dre is gonna lay down some fat beats for us. Dr. Slim PZ.
A good one. Wildfire will come back. There's nobody playing a fucking card.
We're not. Does Wildfire hit players? It's only creatures, right? It's like not a card in our deck.
It's only dudes, I'm pretty sure.
Glad to see it's going well so far. Have fun not sleeping. Thanks, Beckno. A Stantham. Stantham man.
Stan the man.
Stan the man with the brand new tier 1 sub. That's why I've got Maddie here. He can read for me. I'm just gonna take all the lightning bolt. The 2 mana lightning bolts.
Hello.
Mono 2 mana lightning bolts. Thanks, Stan the man, for the brand new Twitch Prime sub. There's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now. Thanks for supporting mine this month. Got a whole little sub train going. How do I pronounce this one, Matt? Exacaticus. God, you're so good at this. Exacaticus with the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thank you and welcome. Welcome.
You got that one.
Alex Jet with the brand new Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, folks. Hopefully we're getting some people on the other side of the world. Remember, if you can't catch my stuff live all the time, because I stream during the day in the US a lot of the time, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hogan. We play a ton of Constructed on this channel mostly. I got a couple of cubes recently. All of it gets archived on my YouTube channel after the fact, so you can always watch it afterwards. I don't stream with music or anything like that, so none of my VODs get muted, so you can watch whatever you want, whenever you want, however quick or slow you want to watch it.
Do you mean to tell me you don't break the Twitch terms of service?
I don't break the Twitch terms of service. I am in zero danger of
You're
getting
in
my
compliance?
Oh my fucking
Goblin
god.
Guide.
Yeah,
That
guide
one good?
me to victory, baby.
What the hell?
Guide me to victory.
I wonder if that card's good.
Whee! Easiest goblin guide of my life. Easiest goblin guide.
It's pretty good.
This deck turned out decent.
Yeah.
This deck
deck's
turned
actually
out
really
decent.
fucking
Libelic with the $10 donation. Thanks, bud. I want to say I've been loving all of your content as being a part of your community. Much love, Jeff. Thank you for your commitment to amazing content. Put this towards the Deadeye Bat list. It looks super sweet. 10 out of 10 will do. It's a good reminder to everyone, anybody that's thinking about sharing any amount of bits or donating any amount of dollars, if you don't have a particular deck that you'd like to add to the queue if you're a sub, you can always look at the decks that are already in the queue and bump something up a little bit higher in there. If you heard the Red Rock song, I've not, Drew. It says, the people that support me here are the ones that dictate what we play and how soon we play it. If you're interested in seeing what's in the queue, you can type !donation queue in chat and get a link to all the decks there. So how much do we have to donate to see 24 hours of Lantern? That's like 5 leagues, right? $30,000 is the 24 hours of Lantern.
That's really not unreasonable at all, honestly. Fucking really? So weird.
I'm gonna take this guy. Take this guy. There's been a lot of easiest picks of my life here, but this is definitely up there.
That's up there, dude. That's pretty fucking good.
Hey. And me92 with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Welcome. So that's our 23 playables in here. So at this point, if there's any other stragglers coming along, we're going to need to cut things in order to put them in, most likely.
Oh my goodness. We're about to wheel on this pack, right? Is this the second time around for this pack coming up?
Yep.
So, Koth. Was this the Koth pack? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so yet.
That's all. Oh, they got a Rager Fiend, I suppose.
When we board in the Ancient Grudge package here.
Yeah.
Has anybody ever had such a glorious Ancient Grudge package in their sideboard?
This was the Koth pack, I think.
Extra shatter.
It's trash. 2 more packs to see if Koth wins. So Koth is this pack coming up, I believe. Yep. Speak of the devil. You want that?
I think so. I think you're fine.
You want that one?
Ding. Okay, so I need to cut something for the Koth, right? Libelic with another $10 donation. Another 10 because screw it. It's better than the money I would spend watching a movie in the theater. You provide hours of lovable content that I love every second of it. Here's another 10 for Bant Deadeye. Sounds great. And I agree. That deck looks sweet. I'm a sucker for a Wargate. You know what the text on Wargate is, Matthew?
I've seen it before, but I don't remember it.
It's a sorcery speed card. It costs Bant and X, and
it's 5, right?
It's Court of Calling.
Yeah.
For permanence. What do I cut here? Hey, Snack Sec. Ooh, look at that. That came back around. I don't think we're gonna main that, but we might board it in.
That's trash, too.
Snacky Snack with the brand new tier 1 sub. Thank you and welcome.
Oh god, Hangerback's pretty annoying, but they're all really annoying. All those cards are.
All right, so I definitely don't want to main this. I definitely don't want to main that. I don't think. So I need 1 cut here, basically. Not actually sure.
Is the sword bad?
No, I think the sword's pretty good.
You think
I've
so?
got.
It's like the sword and the revoker are my 2 like dead.
I've got 4 1-drops, and I've got 1, 2, 3. Maybe I don't have enough for the sword.
It's like sword and revoker. Sword and revoker were like my 2 standouts right away.
This is supposed to be here.
The porcelain, yeah.
Yeah, I think revoker is pretty good in this cube.
Okay, I don't know, so.
Dual caster Mage Fire Blast is funny.
It's terrible.
Cut Vandal. Oh, is this not optional? That is not optional.
Oh,
let's
shit.
not start him. Let's board him in when he's good then.
Okay.
Do we like dual caster Mage? I actually have 1, 2, 3.
We have a lot.
Plus the Fire Blast. And maybe the dual caster Mage is just great.
Can I read that
He
one?
can also target your opponent's stuff. He forks when
It's
you
a
cast
braid
him.
also too, right?
Yeah, he forks when you cast him.
I would say just fork.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the sword. I'm gonna cut the sword and put dual caster Mage. It's basically like a 4-drop, right?
You're 16.
So like can come down in 3, and then this is
16?
15 mountains, and then these 2 are colorless lands, basically.
Yeah, I agree. I like it. Low end is really strong enough to live on.
You think you really don't want 17 mana sources? I don't know. I think 17 is fine. I think especially with one of them being a Mutavault. I'm a really big fan of casting my fucking cards. I am far less greedy than most Magic players.
15. Really? 17, man?
Yeah, I wanna curve out. I agree with that. Like this is it's like 15 mountains and 2 colorless sources basically.
You have Hazoret too. Like you have a sink.
Yeah,
I mean,
and we're curving up to 4. Like this is basically a 4-drop.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm ready for it.
Let's do it. And this is a cube draft. So my people are my regulars. You know, I don't play a lot of limited, but we had someone donate for a good chunk of money for a cube earlier this week, and it was kind of okay. And to spice up our 24-hour burn stream, where we forced mono red in this cube quite successfully, actually.
This should be fun.
I am playing 16 lands. I'm playing 16 lands in a box. 17 mana sources.
That's pretty good. I would not.
Alright.
Yeah, you can close this shit, yeah.
I was like, what is going on? Seems great.
You're on the play?
And this is like a good example of why, like, am I on the play? I don't remember.
Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so.
God, that's good.
So we get to go Guide on 1, into Mutavault Legionnaire on 2, into Attack for 7 on 3. Oh, look at a 6-drop. Let's kill them before that happens. Let's things that we would like for them to die before they happen. That one right there.
Come on, baby. Oh God, that's good. It's actually really good.
Wargate. Wargate is basically a banned Court of Calling.
Yeah. How many planes Moto suggest? 2?
Moto suggested 2 planes for our 1 Porcelain Legionnaire, yeah.
Now you get to jam it. Oh man, that's brutal.
Tilt.
That's so brutal. What did you reveal them? The second card?
Survival.
Oh, Survival.
Another grandy card.
Yeah, that's how they get their Dragon Large Monk in play.
Let's draw for drop. All right. Well, we know they weren't in our draft because we drafted Raging Ravine.
All right, attack.
There's someone in chat masturbating to the idea that we played too many lands right now.
Oh yeah. I told him to play 12 lands. Okay.
Rude.
That's not good for us.
I'm gonna kick a burst lightning
I'd
at
say
that
we're
fuck.
bursting that shitter.
I'm gonna spear their face here too.
Oh, wow, that's aggressive.
Look, man, this deck has 1 mode.
10.
Libelic with another tenor. Hoglandia is burning down, but I will continue to watch in absolute incitement, moving to my bed from my PC and enjoying the lovable nonsense. Put this towards my true love, the people's canon. Alright, so
You're supposed to jam into him
I
here?
think I'm supposed to go just fire this up and go ship
Figure.
and then burst lightning figure upgrade. That used all my mana this turn too.
Yeah, I like that. He's got first strike. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, so we get to use all my mana this way, which is nice.
Figure pump.
Thank you for the sub gift center on X.
Let's go.
And then I can make this a 4/4 plus attack next turn. So like next turn we're attacking for 9.
Yeah.
Good solid start here on the play. Fully leveraging that extra mana that the opponent gave us with the Bath Exile. Like that was not free for them.
Yeah, thank you for that. Not timely, you bitch. Oh, okay. Oh. That's really good.
3/4 is like annoying, but not the end of the world.
What blocks figure and then can sack? You know what I mean?
I think I just ship here.
With the
Soon
Mutavault
be
too?
a 4/4. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Just like smush.
Yeah, because they have to block.
Next one, this thing gets like
4/4.
flying, right?
It get first strike too. Yeah.
Flying first strike. Yeah, smush.
So like they can block the 4/4, and then sack to kill your porcelain. Take 2, 5.
Anoronics with the mad sub gifts. If they have another piece of 1 mana spot removal here, I could get in trouble. But yeah, hopefully this is just like a gain 4. Yeah, and then they get to take 2 down to 5 here.
And you're like a bolt away from killing them, basically. You gotta fade 2 lands here. What is this gonna be? What's a 4? Oh, they have a land for this fucking Jamoka. Yep, we're dead.
How are we dead? They have to chump block.
Dragon Jamoka has fucking lifelink, doesn't it?
Yeah, it says first strike, man.
Oh, this has first strike. Oh my god. Alright, well, Mutavault's staying back, I suppose. This card's fucked. I forgot.
I forgot how good this card is,
Card's
right?
so annoying.
Alright. The old sneak in my Dragon Lord Jamoke to chump block your 1-drop.
The original Warden of the first tree.
The original Warden of the first tree, yep. Yeah, this is definitely a matchup where Magus is coming in, it looks like.
Are you kidding?
Libelic with the sub gift as well. Thank you and welcome.
They wasted all their fucking picks on Lance. Look how stupid they look now.
Hey, we drafted a land too, sir.
This is 8-8. Nice deck. So they have Survival of the Fittest and...
Survival sneak attack is really good.
Yeah, it's annoying.
So, like, what is their... They have sneak attack, so, like, they have some big scaries in their deck almost certainly.
Yeah.
So, come at me. I'll go... I guess even Emrakul isn't enough here, right? Because, like, they could they could attack an Emrakul. That's annoying.
That just exiles us, yeah.
We have so many lethal draws here, though.
Yeah, like bolts. Any of the bolts kill him. Speak of the devil.
I'm just gonna send the message here that I don't have to attack with this Mutavault to kill you.
Such a dick.
Like, I don't want to make my Mutavault work extra, man. He's got a whole other game to play. He's got 2 more matches after this one, even. I don't want to wear him out. Definitely a Magus of the Moon matchup.
Yeah, I agree. What else we need?
Smoke! Boldwin with 1,000 bits. Thanks, bud, and welcome.
What else do they have?
Thanks for kicking in.
They have giant things, but it doesn't matter to me.
What do I want to trim here?
The shrine's gonna take a long time to get going.
Yeah, but like it's fucking unbeatable when it does, right?
I mean, yeah, but it just takes forever.
Riders, this kills any land, right?
It echoes any land, yeah. Well, do you need the Mox Emerald?
Yes, shut up.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you fucking kidding?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna trim the Abrade.
Abrade didn't look like it was doing much.
And trim the Dualcaster Mage.
Yeah,
Let's do that. Dualcaster's like my...
Is Incinerate only... It's both, right?
It's both, yeah. It's creature or player.
Okay.
Any target.
I didn't remember.
Abrade's the only one that can't hit a player out of those. The rest of those are all just like 2 mana.
Okay.
They're 2 mana.
Skull.
These are literally the same cards, Searing Spear and Lightning Strike, and then the other one is Incinerate says can't be regenerated.
That's right.
This is a mulligan, I'm pretty sure. I think we have enough 1s and 2s that I should.
Yeah, it's really close. Hellrider's so fucking
This
good.
This is only 9 points of damage, so I think I'm supposed to catch and release here.
Hellrider's so...
This end is much better. About
Yeah,
that. I would like to draw 1 or a 2 drop here, ideally.
Fucking basic forest, piece of shit. They're gonna go basic. I'm gonna scream.
That's fine. Like if this was the other thing.
Oh wow. Another one of these.
Tick tick boom, motherfucker.
That card's so fucking annoying.
Tick tick boom. I feel like I'm really channeling the hair with the Shrine of the Burning Rage. I feel like the Shrine of the Burning Rage really lets me focus what's going on here.
Oh, you're dead.
And that's fine. They still have to way to cheat the fatties into play. Get you off white.
Yep.
I guess they could bath us here theoretically.
Nope.
5 more hours. I'm gonna give you a timeout so you can go back and study math.
What the fuck?
18 plus 5, not 24.
Okay, maybe not in your country, but wherever they're from, it is. So fuck you.
Wherever they're from.
Is that real?
Puppy! They missed a land drop too. I'd like to firebolt the shit out of you, please.
Yeah, dude, are you nuts? Daylight savings, I hate.
But daylight savings. That's the actual best response to that. But daylight savings.
I hate Shrine of Burning Rage. This card's so fucking annoying.
The worst part was, so when this card was standard legal, you were obligated to remind your opponent about triggers that were mandatory like
No
this.
way.
It was cheating not to. So you had to like sit there across from your mono red opponent that had like no idea how their cards worked.
There you go,
and
asshole.
every turn they'd like cast their spell and be like, no, you have to put a counter on your Shrine of Burning Rage.
Jesus.
No, you have to put a counter on your Shrine of Burning Rage. No,
Why
you
does
have
it-
to put a counter on your Shrine of Burning Rage.
How does a card read? It just reads.
It has to.
Does it say May?
It's not a May. Yeah, if it said May, you could like assume that they were
Fucking
choosing
Lord.
the not using it. But like the way the rules were, the rules are much better now.
Yeah, Shrine could hit for 20 of this game. Like, honestly.
Oh, fuck, what'd they get?
Rex
Sage.
Sage, that's so annoying.
That's so tilting.
Just blow it up.
Maybe playing the Jackal Pup was greedy.
Oh, this is good. You get to stifle.
You definitely want to strike those. I guess I could have struck them and then firebolted that.
It's whatever. I mean, it's kind of like the same, almost the same. They're just buried on lands. Man, look at you flooding again. Fucking nice deck building, hog land.
Good deck building, idiot. And maybe it was greedy too.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Rex Age is kind of weird.
Another sneak attack again. Eureka. Oh, you're super fucking dead.
You're dead.
And my country, you're holy. God bless. God
Oh,
bless.
good Kozilek. Oh, good. Shit. That was fucking good.
Alright, turns out it didn't matter.
That's what Cube's all about, right
That's
there,
what
dude.
Cube is all about,
That's
yep.
what fucking Cube's all about.
Alright, I'm gonna get him a good honest smork here for the third game.
You're playing fucking red shitters and they're casting Eureka and putting 20 things in blue.
Libelik, just made of $10 bills. Just to let you know, you have to put a counter on your Shrine of Burning Rage. Another 10 for the Bad Deadeye deck. Thanks for the support, Libelik. And while I am just doing mono red-based aggressive decks tonight in Cube and then Modern, I will be back to just working off our normal, off our normal deck lists starting tomorrow night. I think I'm gonna pass out in the morning, obviously, but then I'm probably gonna be back tomorrow evening because Christy's out of town with the kids. I get to scry with his Magma Jet, which is awesome.
Final landing killed him. Oh, that's even better.
And
God, that's so much better than I thought it would.
This is bottom. I think I want to top this one.
I think you want that?
Yeah, I think I do too.
Could be wrong. I'll let you cast Outrider next turn. Or whatever next turn on.
Yeah, like I could be kind of greedy there and like double bottom, but I think like taking the creature land. Well, they don't have another land. God,
Holy shit!
They are
Oh
so
god!
fucking dead. I want to get
Koth going.
Right?
Yeah, I would. Yes. You have to click Koth first.
No, I needed to double check which one was newly controlled
Oh.
because Koth doesn't give haste. Doesn't give haste. Fun fact.
Why don't they fix these cards?
Getting new players with this card is the reason why everything that animates lands now gives those lands haste.
Oh my god, they're dead. Oh, here comes the Hellrider.
GG.
Was it good?
GG.
Oh Jesus. Fucking Hellrider's so good too.
Are you dead yet? Nice combo deck. Yay! Yay!
Hope he's super dead. You think so? It's a close game.
All right. Well, it's currently undefeated this year in Cube. Cube savant, you could say.
Fucking
Cube-
magma jetted their
Cube savant. Somebody wanted us to cut the max. Fucking Matthew, get out of here. The Smork Army approves. Lost the die roll. Huge mistake.
Snap.
Biggest mistake of the evening, you could argue. How is the opponent incapable? I mean, well, the easy answer is it wasn't.
No.
All these fucking Temple
Gobble
Garden
Guide.
decks.
Ugh.
Give me something to revoke her.
God, that's good.
Give it to me, baby. Libelik with the $10 donation. Just made of $10 bills. Just returned off of a leave of absence of work due to anxiety. Had my first full 5-day week back. You're the best, Jeff. Thank you. Well, thank you for the support. But is this a
you're
mana
dead.
ability? We're super dead.
Yeah, you're
right?
dead.
Just dead.
Yeah, they're gonna put all this shit in play. Yeah, you're dead.
Just gonna play all their lands. Yep. All right. Well.
You're dead.
Welp. Welp. I'm glad Libelik just covered like 12 cube drafts, so we can just die to this now.
18. What's going on? Holy shit,
Oh,
that's awesome.
That's all they're doing. That's fine. Yep.
That's not it. They're gonna put more lands in play, dude.
They're gonna put more lands into play.
Are you kidding?
These decks are like cheating.
It's not okay. Oh, is that it?
Just gonna play a 6-drop next turn, huh? That's all you got? Weak.
I hope it's an artifact.
Weak. Yeah, me too. Fuck. Please be. Don't just play like a batter skull, please.
Yeah, dude, play Batterskull. Thinking themselves for us. Yep, they're doing our work. Come on, dude. Play a fucking batter. Oh god, a Maze of Ith too. How do you beat that?
Can't revoke her that one.
Oh, that's good. What is it gonna be, bitch?
I think I just Mag Midget their face.
I mean, probably. You need to find cards that do things. Neither of those do anything.
I think I actually want the Mutavault again.
Probably. I mean, I don't even know what you're doing here. Just playing this Revoker.
Yeah, it's gonna name Signet here.
Yeah.
I need to start pressuring them.
Boom. Nailed it.
And like next turn we just like drop the Koth. Revoker cannot name Maze, it's non-land. So Revoker stops mana abilities. So remember, Sorcerer, Spyglass, and Pithy Needle, they're templated the same.
Fuck.
Can only assume we're dead here unless they're getting an artifact that we can shatter.
Super dead.
So they have 5 mana. Oath of
Oath
Druids.
of Druids?
Alright, well.
Still dead. There's Oath. You have to read this card? Haven't you played Vintage before? It's only the most played card.
I've actually played Oath in Vintage before.
It's only the most played card.
So, yeah, do I just upgrade my own Revoker here? I think I might.
I think so.
And then we could just like kill them with Mutavault and Koth.
Yeah.
I think that's just the plan.
So they're gonna Maze one of these, right?
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Oh, that's good.
I could Koth minus and kill my Revoker. That's interesting. Now, I think I want to get the Koth to ultimate.
Yeah. You give them their Azorius Signet back this way, which sucks, but doesn't really matter.
They're down to 1 card here, so like getting the Koth going next turn is pretty appealing.
He's down a lot of cards. Yeah, they only have 1 card left. Well, 2 now, but yeah. And they Lighten Tutored for the Oath.
See that petition for the modern ban list to be consistent, right?
Yeah, right. Frost Titan?
Okay.
Doesn't even do anything? So you can dual cast your mage now, though? You can get that off the table next turn?
I know this thing can't be targeted.
Doesn't target, right?
Yeah. I do get to use the Oath of Druids now, though, which is nice.
Yeah, that's gas. That's funny. Yeah, we do get that. This is such a Okay. Well, it's actually really fucking good against Frost Titan.
That's pretty decent against... I guess it's bad against Oath of Druids, though.
I mean... What's the plan here?
I don't really have a good plan.
I don't think we have a good plan. Like, dual caster plus Jackal Pup? That seems pretty fucking bad, though.
Yeah, do we just pass? I think we just pass, right?
Yeah.
We can like dual caster mage if they cast any decent spells.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. Really?
My favorite thing is timing people out to make up random percentages.
It's 5 though. 5 is a pretty fair number.
So many percentage points. Oh fuck!
Nice.
You know how their Maze of Ith works.
That's too bad. That's really too bad. Strike your pyro chop, get a Oath trigger.
I mean, like, I don't really have.
Doesn't progress your plan.
I don't really have better creatures to go get.
You get like Hell Riders.
I don't know where I can look at my deck. Yeah, I have like Hellrider, but even that doesn't really accomplish anything. I think I'm just supposed to.
Hell Rider, Goblin Guide, this trash. Really? What's our plan?
I didn't say it was a good one.
What's our plan?
Oh, maybe I should have dual caster maged.
I would have dueled. Oh god, now we really fucked up.
That's really good. Alright, let's start by attacking with this elemental.
He's got a blocker.
Like, I don't want them to
To Oath?
Oath next turn, right? And if they don't block, they take a 3 point of damage.
That's fair. So you can go. You can play this and dual caster this turn. That's the best use of mana.
I think I'm just Jackal Pupping.
It puts you one short. Yeah, I guess. We have a chump blocker now.
Let's see what else is in their deck.
Probably another fucking Titan. There was an Infernal Titan in the Arpax, so I know there's in the cube at least. What is that?
Shieldred.
Oh, Shieldred, yeah. Yeah, that's scary. So I'm about to do shit here, though.
I assume Titan's gonna diddle down my Shrine of Burning Rage here.
It certainly seems that way.
They have a channel in their deck too.
Oh my god.
Channel and fast bond.
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Yep, that makes sense.
So I need to set up some chump blocks here.
Yeah, so...
I want like another one of my lightning strikes or bolts so I can dual cast Mage it, I think.
Yeah, you need a flashback one. Oh boy. Oh, that's nothing.
Doesn't matter. Oh, they didn't maze it. That's cute.
Not yet, yeah.
I guess I figure 1/6/6 blocker is enough. Oh, this makes me sacrifice a thing, right?
Yeah. I don't think that matters, though.
So I can go Koth, and then I can minus. And then I can Hazard it.
Hazard it, yeah.
Yeah.
Is Shieldred a 6/6?
She is. Yeah, this is a good blocker.
It helps us with Oath, yeah. So you can animate and set, yeah.
So they get to Oath again here.
Yeah.
Which they may or may not want to do depending on how many creatures are left in their deck, because
Yes.
they could mill out.
Let's see how many things they
And
have.
the Oath is optional, so like they're not going to mill out unless they get greedy. It's like they only have 1 or 2 more threats here, like this.
7 cards. Oh, Avengers end of card?
Yeah, okay.
Well, boys, it was a good run.
They have a commit to memory in here too to shuffle their graveyard back in. Wow, their deck is really good.
Yeah, it's sweet. Fucking Avengers end of card was really
They
good.
binned Mind Twist, Wild Speaker, Pernicious Deed.
Pernicious Deed's good to know about.
Yep.
Is that another Shieldred?
We are getting all of the Oath triggers, that's true. I guess if we hit a Hellrider here...
I'll say Hellrider's good.
We could... They're actually did do a Hellrider.
2, 3, 4, yeah. Do you block? I mean, we're blocking, right?
Obligated to block.
Fucking Avenger did.
And they have to keep...
Oh, you have
they probably have to keep Shrine tapped, right?
You have a Hazard too.
Yeah.
So Hazard's a free block, which is nice. Oh, that's interesting.
So I'm gonna have to sacrifice this anyway, so I might as well double.
Well, you can sack the Mutavault.
But I'm gonna sacrifice a creature, so I might as well double block. And I assume they're just gonna maze. They're gonna maze. They're gonna maze whatever I block
Yeah,
here,
that's
chat.
fair. Yeah.
They're gonna maze whatever I block.
You can commit to fast out there plants into big boys. Yeah. Yeah, it was a fucked up card.
So we'll block the elemental, and then Hellrider. Hellrider plus a burn spell could be lethal here.
Yeah, you also have cost. I don't cost to do anything.
And the Mazavith, like
Yeah.
honestly, the Mazavith won this game for them more than the Oath did.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that thing was good.
Hellrider's not enough at this point.
No. Is that?
God, I'm so fucking close.
It's really close, isn't
It's
it?
unreal how close we are.
So, dual casters, one short. Oh. Yeah. Can you survive? No.
I think I just pass.
So.
They have a land drop. The Avenger kills us, but
Yeah,
otherwise.
say land drop Avenger. So, the Searing Spear.
Because I can 6 them here, yeah. So like most of their deck kills us at this point.
Just
But
kill
killing the Avenger is playing to not lose, chat.
Yes.
I want to play to win.
What the fuck? They have double mox too.
God, their deck is fucking
Their
absurd.
deck's very good. What is this? Oh, is this the commit or the memory? Excuse me. What the fuck? That's nice. That is nice. I like that shit.
We might actually still be okay here.
Yeah, I mean you have.
Because like they could not draw a burn spell on our turn, and then we could draw another burn spell on the extra turn that we get to
They
take.
could just die. They can't get us correct.
Oh, if they don't tap the Shrine of Burning Rage, they Shrine of Burning Rage to kill me? Yes. So let's see what they do here.
Well, that's good.
So let's see what they do with this.
That's fucking hilarious. What? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, they had.
That's
that.
why, like, people often ask me why I don't play a lot of limited, and this is why. Like,
Look at this
I feel
shit.
like there's some sweet games to be had, but like in addition to like the resource variance that like you experience during like normal constructed games of Magic, I feel like I rarely feel like when I'm working on a deck that like I lost a match of Magic because like my deck was just like
The Magus.
worse than my opponent's, right? Oh, the Magus Limit is good, yeah. Like that game, my opponent's deck is absurd, and there's not really anything I can really do about it to make meaningful changes or have a meaningful impact on what's going on. I guess this is pretty good against their stupid.
Do you not want the Ancient Grudge? I don't know. It's kind of tough.
No, they didn't have artifacts.
They had 3 fucking mocks on the table at the end of the game.
Don't respond by flashing the thing and double blocking with the mage. Chat. They had an Emrakul trigger.
Yeah, they had Emrakul.
They were gonna kill me with my Shrine of Burning Rage.
Yeah, it was pretty rough.
I was dead to my Shrine of Burning Rage. They had Mox's and Signets. Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. They just like have so many fucked up cards.
Yeah,
that I don't
it's
think
too
I
much.
don't think I can dilute my game plan trying to like attack their artifact mana.
That's fair.
I think like maybe you could argue I could bring like the Manic Vandal in, but I think I just need to like stick to my aggressive game plan and like try and kill them.
Yeah.
Because like their actual game plan is like putting big shitters into play. Like they have Channel and
Like
Fast
this.
Bond and all these Moxes and all these other fucked up cards. So like
Fast bind again, bitch. Search.
spin and search, yeah.
All right.
Right on time, one drop.
All right. All right. All right.
Hey, Mac Devil, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime support. I appreciate that. Welcome.
Good news. A figure plus incinerate next turn.
Yeah, Manic Vandal's like passable because it is a card that allows you to add pressure to the table while disrupting the opponent's mana. But I think like bringing in cards like Ancient Grudge is just like not great. Maybe I swap out a Braid for Manic Vandal
I like the braid, man.
just because like they don't have any creatures that a Braid kills. I think I actually want to.
Really? You didn't get your hand empty for this Hazoret, dude.
So I can't attack with Hazoret next turn regardless, right?
Yeah, but like.
Oh,
can
actually, you
cough.
know what? I can Koth down tick Hazoret. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. I guess I'll just wait on this. There's no reason to do it now. Yeah, they had fast bond on one that game and we almost killed them. That's also true. I feel like Jackalbubs. I feel like if my opponent's Emrakuling me, I'm probably fucking dead. So my one drop that's scary against their Emrakul probably is the least of my concern.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so you can incinerate.
Let me tell you about the best source of card advantage in Magic the Gathering: killing your opponent while there's cards in their hand. If you kill their opponent while they have 4 cards in their hand, that's like a 4 for 0. It's great value.
Oh, value.
Just one of the best value plays you could make in the game, arguably. Let's go ahead, Back Devil. Yeah, and honestly, like, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god.
The Abyss.
Yeah, you know what that is.
Alright, yeah, well, that's the thing.
Sure is. That's why you got Hazard.
Yeah, high power level cards in formats that are singletons, like Limited are, make for high variance Magic formats. It's honestly, it can't.
Correct.
It can't kill Porcelain Legionnaire. Correct. That's awkward. So it has to kill my Hazoret.
That's fine.
Hazard still gets in for 5 here, so let's go.
Yeah.
Do I even want to jam Hazard here?
I don't know.
Would I rather just plus here?
I probably just.
I think I want to just plus.
Plus, and the next turn you can do it all?
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe.
Oh my fucking god!
What'd you do?
I clicked on the Summoning Sick Mountain.
Oh, nice.
For fuck's sake, I just forgot to check at that time.
Yep. Oh, Magic Online. This can't hit Hazard. Oh, it destroys, not sacrifice. Is that right?
Oh, it is destroy. Yeah, it totally is, because it's a fucking weird old card.
Weird. Okay. Hazard blanks, yes. Got it. Maybe we get lucky. Honestly, you still get to... Oh, I don't know.
So they'd be at 6. And they'd be dead this turn.
Yeah.
I didn't complain about how I'm just gonna time you out instead of ranting at you. I never said Limited had no skill. I said the games I often lost I found frustrating because one of the symptoms you can have of losing in Limited is your opponent's deck is better than yours. There's still all the other symptoms that you have in Magic, which is your opponent plays well and you make mistakes, and there's places to leverage your skill and there's places to not leverage your skill, just like there are in constructed formats of Magic. What I said explicitly, you obnoxious Twitch chat dweller, was that what happened by losing the game based on my opponent's deck being better than mine, that's not something that ever happens in constructed Magic. Fucking never, unless you're on a budget. If you're playing competitively and you're putting the money into the game to play the game, the only thing you have to worry about at that point is playing well and the normal variance associated with it. There's never the deck quality variance in constructed Magic.
Fuck. That's annoying. Because they were super dead next turn.
Yep.
Oh, dead anyways.
Dead anyways. Alright, sweet.
Lucked out.
Check the rank off your bingo
For
card.
both days.
I'm an obnoxious Twitch. I almost said something far more offensive than obnoxious Twitch chat, Jelly, but even at 18 and a half hours in, I was able to catch myself. I mean, in well-defined Limited formats, there's matchup variance too. Like, there's defined archetypes in Limited formats, and specific versions of those archetypes have better matchups against other archetypes in that Limited format. So matchup variance isn't excluded from Limited. Watch the stupid Geico ad for these bits. They're worth more than 9 cents in my book. Thanks, Centeronic.
Are you bringing the Vandal or no? Did you just sign that one?
Yeah, I guess I should do that. No, too late. I don't care.
Doesn't really matter.
So tried to lose that game, didn't. Pretty sure I have to mulligan this.
That sucks.
There's no consistent sources of damage. Sand is great. Has a Goblin Guide. Has a Shrine of Burning Rage. Sign me up. And I was hyped for what was about to come out of your mouth. Look, I try to be a good boy. It's tough.
Especially when I'm here.
I try to be a better person. You just gotta try. Change starts with you. Change starts with you.
Oh no, we get an island. This hand's fine. It's whatever.
It's the best way to shit on Tron in Modern. Storm.
Storm.
Pick your favorite deck that can goldfish a turn 3 kill and play that one.
Anything.
Maybe wanted Siege Gang that I want the card that puts multiple creatures into play against the Oath deck? Probably not. Probably not.
Tassiger. Well, we didn't see that last time.
No, man, they flipped out all their much better threats than
I was gonna say,
Tassiger.
they had 7 cards left in the deck. That was one of them.
Yeah, the 2 deck we played earlier against Tron seemed pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair. Nice combo deck. We get to do it all.
So we'll see here. If we get to nug them once or twice more with this, and then like get to fire one of these off next turn.
They have fucking duress in their deck, dude. Like, what?
Might be my favorite diss I've ever heard. I felt like I was fairly civil, just for the record. I like the record to reflect that I felt like I was fairly civil. This is a fucking Oath of Druids vomit.
Of course it is. It doesn't do anything for a while.
No, they drew it this turn. They upkeep that.
Oh, they upkeep it?
Yeah.
Never mind. You're dead.
No, I can
You're not
attack.
dead.
I can attack and then I can kill my thing.
Your shrine?
No, attack and then kill my Goblin Guide.
Oh, right.
I don't think Oath is fast enough. I feel like I need to just kill my own thing here, right? Because like if they get an Emrakul here, like anything they get is gonna block my thing.
Yeah,
So I think I'm just supposed to kill this.
Yeah, that's not good. Vortex will win? I don't think that's... Oh, man.
I'm gonna bottom these.
Yeah, they just don't do anything
I
compared
just,
to
want,
what
I,
you
just, I
have.
just want more reach. Yep. Yeah, if they flip a Titan, we can't really beat it. I agree with that.
Damn it, Interonics. Maybe they just won't have anything. Oh, we know they have Tassiger.
It's weird that they tapped the black source there. They must have
another?
They must have other things in their hand, or another black source, or other things in their hand that they can play out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vortex plus Shrine. We've got a lot of inevitability combined with the rest of the reach in our deck.
Sure, it's supposed to go below the knee.
It did reveal a Shrubland. You're right. They just got an island there.
What? Oh,
I'm sure.
that's why. Okay, so they go to 13 to play as Tassiger. Oh, we're not doing that. Okay. Weird. What?
All right, and they're gonna die real fast here.
I was gonna say, I'm very confused.
So they're going to 12. This is going to 5. They're going to 10. Searing Spear plus
one away?
that. Yeah, they're dead like 2 turn cycles here, basically.
Yeah.
We need to dodge Frost Titan this turn specifically, because after this turn, we're never going to not have Shrine activation up again.
Yeah.
So we'll just be able to crack it in response to the Titan trigger.
This is... Oh, that's good.
I guess this kills their Oath too.
Fair.
So like this is like a 4 for 2 here.
I popping it?
Yeah, I mean like their hand is better than ours.
I have 4 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. That's something.
Yep.
Not against this fucking hissing quagmire, but whatever.
Or this Avengers Undercar.
That's such a fucked up card. Who thought that was good to print? Light them up, boys! Avenger, dude.
We're getting there anytime soon. Alright, let's wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Dude, it is 3:30. You're cruising.
What's after this? Think we're gonna play a Modern League?
What is this card, anyways? This Nexus of Fate.
This isn't great. Am I on the draw? Please be on the draw. I'm on the draw. Sweet.
That's a good one.
That's a good one on the draw.
Sure fucking is. Get the curve out, bitch.
1, 2, 3. It's like elementary. What would it be?
Oh, we're at this point in the stream.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This takes any card, right?
Yeah, that's
Sure.
good. Fuck, man.
It does. Creates very, very high variance.
Man. Oh my god, pick a fucking card.
And especially like when you play like traditional like pod style drafts, like you have some control over like
Yes.
over like hate drafting and stuff, but like
Yes.
the way this format is structured, it turns it into much more like this is basically like playing sealed. It's like playing sealed with different deck constructions. So like there's a lot of variance between different decks between different draft pods basically. And not that I would want to play a traditional draft. Like I think the time formatting that you get to play out of this can activate at any time, right? Yeah. The like the time you save by like playing in this formatting, like is definitely worthwhile, but it definitely like adds another level of variance to it.
Yeah.
That removes another piece of that could be within your control. No, I'm not planning to play Legacy again. They're just there aren't a lot of good burn variations in general, and in Legacy they're much worse than they are in Modern even. At least in Modern we've got some pseudo playable variants. In Legacy they're pretty medium.
That's very generous. Oh no. 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 Fuck me. Wow.
Ironically, I didn't even say what Jeff said, so he wasn't even saying I was obnoxious. He was saying an imaginary Twitch chat member was obnoxious. Jeff is... trying to be argumentative.
At this point.
Fuck off. Thank you for the permanent ban on there, Anironics. Get out of here. My favorite part is when people like take something I said out of context and like add words to it. They'll just be like, "Well, this is what you implied." It's like, well, is that what I said? Well, then don't tell me I implied something if it's not actually what I said. Like maybe you should take like the words that I said at face value because I picked the words that I said specifically for a fucking reason.
Dude, there's nothing better than 3:30 a.m. Magic the Gathering.
Hey man, I've only GP and Day 2, so it was for his Legacy Bird. God bless.
Okay, now call him what you really want to call him. That's fucking rich right there. Oh my god. That is rich.
Basically, that was someone who who probably really likes Limited and felt like I was attacking their personal format by pointing out something that's just objectively true about Limited. Deck quality variance is something that exists in Limited that doesn't exist in Constructed. And that doesn't make Limited better or worse than Constructed. It doesn't make Limited more skillful or less skillful than Constructed. It's just a fact that a variance in the quality of your decks is something that occurs in Limited that doesn't happen in Constructed. And emotionally, as a player, that makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad as a Magic player to have that type of variance associated with the games that I'm playing. And I know that that's not rational necessarily. That's not a strictly good or bad thing. It's a personal deck quality variance in that my deck is worse than my opponent's only exists in the sense of if I'm playing a budget deck. And Magic is a type of game where you spend so much time playing Magic and people get so much of themselves wrapped up in Magic that people take personal offense to people saying they don't enjoy a specific thing about another thing that a person enjoys in Magic. And you especially see it in constructed formats where people get really invested and spend a lot of money on their decks.
Fuck, you gotta cast this card, just FYI.
What does deck quality mean? And that doesn't apply to Todd Stevens, Bid Range, and Storm. So what I mean by deck quality is that I mean the cards in my opponent's deck are much better than the cards in my deck. And I lost because I didn't have I never had the option to get better cards included in my deck. This is a limited tournament. Yes, this is a cube draft. I think Storm is a reasonable, powerful deck in Modern.
Damn it.
I think it is a deck that consistently puts up good results. And I think it's hard for a deck to be too terrible in Modern that can Goldfish a turn 3. Games aren't supposed to be fun. Yep.
Right,
Sure, it exists in Construction. However, you're making a conscious decision to play a bad deck in Constructed. It's not random chance. Sure. That's a good way to put it. And that's why I explicitly called out the budget restriction. So when I'm talking about Constructed, I mean Constructed where both players are trying to win the game. So sure, I could show up with a box of draft leavings and there's going to be deck quality variance because I showed up with a box of draft leaving as opposed to an actual constructed deck. But that's what I meant. When two players are playing actual decks, there isn't deck quality variance deciding the games there. I missed some bits from someone there. Thanks, Jeff, for the memes, the rants, the laughs. It's 4:27 a.m. and I have a flight tomorrow. I'll probably see you then. Don't forget my ninja mask. Peace, incognito burrito. Thanks for the bits.
Checkmate D&D players. What if you show up playing Merfolk, though, in Modern?
What do you contribute to your success on the SCG tour? Any Magic player who's successful at any level on any tour or circuit is because they just played a fuck ton of Magic. They're probably okay at playing Magic too, but the most important thing is that you have to fucking show up and play. The best people in Magic only have a 65 or 70% win rate, which means that in order calculate the win rate you need to top 8 a given Grand Prix or Open, it's higher than 65 or 70%. That just means that those of us that had success, we had that 65 to 70% win rate, and we showed up enough times that we were able to snowball that into top 8s.
God, their deck is worse than yours.
14-1 is a nutty high win rate. Yep. And like the opens are like less than that, right? Like most of the opens I top 8'd were like 12-3 records. So like 12-3, that's what, 80%? I can't do math at this point in my life. 80% sounds, my computer does math.
12 divided by 15.
12 divided by 15. 80%. Look at that. I can't do math. So, you put yourself in a good position to do well, but ultimately you need to show up to enough events to give yourself those chances.
Uh, 3 gigs was a lot last time. Yeah, we're probably getting up there, honestly. We did a draft now, so
I don't know how much memory leaking the draft does.
Oh, that's not that bad.
1.9 gigabytes. We'll finish this last match, and then we'll restart before the next Modern League.
I have to see the next deck before I decide if I'm gonna stay awake or not with you. This deck is great.
Do 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 do.
Well,
yeah, this is Sliverital articulated my thoughts well. I'm sorry, it's late. I'm not articulating as well as I could be. The deck quality variance is completely avoidable in Constructed. That's true. Showing up with an unplayable deck is like picking the worst card in every color and then blaming deck variance. The point is, if you draft well, you can still end up with a mediocre deck, and it happens all the time. That is exactly correct. When you show up with a shit deck where you're going to have deck quality variance in Constructed, you have only yourself to blame. You can draft well and play well in Limited and still end up with a shit quality deck. It's going to happen less often than if you're drafting poorly, but to say just because you're a good drafter, you're always going to get a great deck just is objectively not true. Greetings, Jeffrey. I have ascended from my puny devoted druid obsession into a Duke of Hooglandia. Let's play some Burn. That's what I'm saying. Thank you for the bits. Welcome. QED Owling Mine. Yep, basically. Sometimes getting shitty decks means other people at the table get shitty decks. But, like, especially in a sitting like this where, like, sealed tournaments, Grand Prix are sealed, right? Like, sealed, you have no control over it. I am quite the expert in showing up with a pile of cards that are lower quality than other people. And that's always on me every time. That's a match win percentage.
10 hours left, Kappa.
That limited does to some degree eliminate the budget difference, which is definitely... But I don't give a shit about the budget difference. Magic is an expensive luxury hobby, and I genuinely don't care about the budget. If you're looking to play a game on a budget, I know a bunch of great board games that cost $30 to buy that you can play very competitively with friends and family, that nobody's at a budget restriction. Like, if your goal is to have nobody down and out due to a budget restriction, don't play fucking Magic the Gathering where the decks cost $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000. In the case of Legacy decks, $6,000.
Miss 6 picks in this draft. Miracle if I win a game. How does that happen? Man, Abbott Carroll Keep. All-Star. Holy shit.
A lot of people that want to use budget as an excuse for competitive Magic, sometimes there's genuinely a budget restriction there, but in my experience, a lot of the time, those are people that they're often not very good Magic players to begin with, and by writing it off as a budget excuse or it's their brew versus your net deck, they're looking for an excuse to make up for the fact that they're playing Magic poorly. I'm not dead. I can kill all their stuff.
I know their deck sucks. Oh, that's...
I guess I'm keeping this, actually, because I can play the Zergo, plus
strike.
I can Lightning Strike this, and then the following turn I can Hellrider and smash them.
Yeah, I like that.
They want a scapegoat. Yep. It's much easier to blame your opponent getting their deck off the internet or your opponent spending more money on their deck than accepting the fact that, oh, hey, maybe I fucked this round up. Maybe it was my mistake. The Bearded Coffee Man with the 4-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate it. I don't know. I brewed Esper Control and took it to F&M. I went 0-5, but I felt like it was def a quality difference.
Remember Dash? That's a good mechanic. Oh boy. Equipping this? Oh fuck, you have to jam this thing, don't you? That sucks. Get rid of the mountains.
That's
all
three.
three?
It's three, man. It's all three. Filthy fucking net deckers. Ruining Magic the Gathering. Wizards of the Coast understands. They understand that data is evil and net deckers must be stopped at any cost. Fuck the dirty net deckers. This message was sponsored and endorsed by Wizards of the Coast. Or it maybe might not have been. It maybe might not have been, but it could be because Wizards hates data.
Oh wow, we're getting attacked by a
Oh
funeral.
baby. Oh baby. Can I have a Hazoret, please?
We're fucking racing.
Can I have a Hazoret, please? Can I have a Hazoret, please? WotC sponsorship incoming.
As a red mountain.
I'm gonna hold that to make him think about shit.
Are you kidding? They just animated.
I think they have your preview card coming right in the mail now. God bless. God bless. No, I figured it out. In order to get preview cards from Wizards of the Coast, you need to stream Hearthstone. It was really easy.
That's actually how you get invites to the Pro Tour.
Oh,
actually.
the Pro Tour too. Got it. I'm currently playing Blue-Red Wizards and Standards as a semi-bad deck because it was cheap. Playing Check Pile. You can play Check Pile and Legacy. You could definitely afford. Jesus. When are you getting that preview card / spot on the next Super League?
Dude, man. No, chat is fucking shitting themselves with these lands.
Yeah, right?
Just shitting themselves. Nice, dude. Hell yeah.
It burns, burns, burns like a burning ring of fire.
Do you know, are you familiar with Double Lift?
I have no idea what that is.
He's a League of Legends player. He occasionally plays Magic. Maybe they should invite him to the Pro Tour. He's probably very good.
They're one mana source away from firing up the Swimmerall and equipping the Sword of Fire and Ice.
Very
this
dead.
sword is.
Man, I don't know what you need, but
So we're going to be dead to an untapped mana source next turn from the opponent. Porcelain Legionnaire.
that one's no good.
It's actually really good. It's actually really good because it blocks.
It's not red though. Just gonna block that fucking Sword of War and Peace. Sword of Fire and Ice, whatever the hell it is.
Get him.
Double Lift plays Magic, yes.
What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Exquisite Firecraft.
Oh, god damn it.
But you're not supposed to have that card. I already drafted it in my deck. That's how this is supposed to work. There's only supposed to be one of each card in cube. I was lied to. I was lied to. So they have... I'm going to bring in the Manic Vandal.
Is that it?
Does the sword seem good enough here? I think I just don't have enough. I don't think I have enough bodies to slide it onto. I think I just am pretty light on bodies. I only have like 10 creatures, and that's after adding Manic Vandal.
That's pretty bad.
I mean, like, Wizards of the Coast does their best to create a culture that's very anti-net deck. Like, a lot of the things that they do are very anti-data driven. It sends this message, like a lot of their Magic Online practices and like what people at Wizards say, talking about like how they handle data. It's like when Wizards of the Coast blames information for making formats bad, it makes sense for like people who don't know any better to also blame formats for their having bad. Better than Vortex? I could see that maybe. I'd buy that for $1. I wonder if this Hanger Backwalker should come in.
Might be.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know either. No.
No, I don't think they quite had enough non-basics for that. Maybe you could argue like it's worth turning off their creature land, but they probably only have the one creature land.
Yeah, most likely.
Christie is lurking. There's no way Christie is up.
What time is it?
It's 4 a.m.
Is this game 3? Match 3? The viewers lists.
She probably just left it up on her phone or the laptop. This hand is great.
Hand's awesome.
I'm sure our 17 land deck that's been flooding is never going to draw a third, but you know, on the surface, I'm just saying what we have going on here. It's kind of decent.
Ooh-wee. I hope so. Oh.
Perfect. We get to blast. I think I want to blast her with the Chain Lightning, just because like in this blue-red mirror, the Chain Lightning has a chance to like get shot back at me later.
God, you drew literally the worst fucking card too. That's nice.
Hey, Tino, thanks for the 6-month resubscription at the tier 2 level. I haven't checked with the community in a hot minute. I don't really know what's going on with them right now. I don't know if I have a really informed stance. Their immortal format seems neat. Their economy is kind of in a fucked spot currently. From my understanding of their economy, it seems like it's kind of in a fucked spot.
Creeping tar pit. Work.
Well on our way to never drawing another land.
Jesus.
Take my one castable spell.
There goes your fucking Searing Spear.
Come on. You know you want to. Come on. We're going to draw the fucking Hanger Backwalker instead of the Burst Lightning.
Yep.
Just like want to pitch myself off a building.
I can't wait. Oh, good.
God bless. God bless us.
Good.
Sword of Warren board.
Don't trigger my Young Biomancer, please.
Fill the cup. Thank you for the Shamrock bits. Oh, they do have a deck. God, fuck. Chat talked me into putting this sword in against their deck. God, I hate everything about everything right now. I hate everything about everything.
Who the fuck decided to play Vintage Cube? You're so stupid.
Why would I decide to play Limited?
You're so fucking stupid.
It's
fine. Ponder.
Playing Limited on occasion is good to remind me why I don't do it.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I'd like fire up a draft and Hex, and I'd be like, oh, yeah, this is why
How is
constructed.
Ever enjoyable for me?
Look, man, that's one of the great things about card games. There's card games like Magic and Hex, all these other ones. There are lots of different things to lots of different people. Just because I don't like Limited or you don't like Limited, there's plenty of other people out there that do.
It's not true.
If I hate it,
not fucking
everybody has to hate it.
That's just not fucking true. That's a fact that it's not true. I read it on the internet.
I read it on the internet.
Pretty much always agree in this format. I agree.
$1,500 bits from earlier towards a deck that'll rinse the taste of bird for your palate. Sounds good, Vix. Thanks. Just like I thought, sees.
Please. Oh, man.
Right. Can I have a land, please?
Land
Give
fucking Hazaret.
me the gift of mana.
You piece of shit.
Well, I mean, that lets us... I think I just killed us.
Yeah, and you can sack through. It also gets your Pyromancer
gives me
going.
a token, yeah. It also, like, is better against, like, a piece of removal out of them.
Let's go.
What comp earlier, Trim, are you going to wear your Adventure Time Flame Princess cosplay to?
Don't you feel silly for only running 17 mana sources? I love it.
God bless you, Twitch chat.
I love it.
And this was great. So, like, they wanted to tempo my turn here, assuming I'd equipped the Sword of War and Peace to my Young Pyromancer, which is why I went ahead and abraded this turn, so now I got an Elemental out of this, and they still went ahead and killed this. So I ended up an Elemental and got to impact the board this turn, which is great. We are almost at hour 19. It's about 5 more hours. And TGO Traders opens back up again soon.
That's true. It's funny.
AKA the Jeff Hoagland rule.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't know what that means. I don't want to read that much shit.
I'm not sure if that was serious or a troll. But either way, I feel like they deserve to be timed out.
Oh my god, this game's over.
Maybe we get Mana Leak tier. Whatever.
What was the card they had last? They had like a...
Look, man, I'm just gonna do this. This is, you know where I'm at in my life.
Therapy.
This is where I'm at in my life.
Net deck this, motherfucker.
Fucking net deck this one right here. Cut your motherfucking net deck right up in this bitch.
What do you got?
Smoke it.
Oh no, they're trying to figure out a way to kill us.
Oh no. Don't have a card that interacts with my Hazaret.
No. What was that?
Zergo has paid the ultimate price. Zergo has certainly paid the ultimate price. If I can 5-0 a zombie hunt that proves that variance is lied, I'm a better Magic player.
You're right, you know.
Calls with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I appreciate that. Thanks for supporting my stuff here.
Oh no.
Abbott says, what?
What a real.
Bone Shredder. Are you ready? Bone Shredder's ready. If they play the Bone Shredder, they are dead to known information. You made me laugh, so you got my Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it.
That's just fucking great magic.
Sure.
Right
Thanks for keeping me employed.
That's just great magic.
Alright, so now we shoot the Bone Shredder with Searing Spear. We equip the Sword of Warren board, and then we attack through the Abbot of Fire. Because
just, man,
it is red.
That is just...
Shoot you.
That is good magic play all around.
T9. There's probably people in chat that don't know what a T9 keyboard is, to be fair.
Oh my god. GG.
Alright, well, we're going to retire at 5-1 from Vintage Cube. And considering we lost to the deck with Channel, Fast Bond, Frost Titan, Oath of Druid, Double Mox, I feel like that's a fine record to have.
Shieldred Emrakul.
Evercool.
Oh my god. Let's see what this deck is. If it's shitty, well, it is shitty. I'm leaving.
Look, man, I've got. Yay! We won the match. We got our.
Play points.
If you go 2-1 in this, you get your entry fee back. You don't even make any profit.
How? Why?
It's so look, man, it's really expensive. It costs Magic Online a lot to run.
You get to keep all the cards, right?
You get to keep all the cards. Of course, you get to keep the cards. It's a draft. Duh. Wait, what do you mean I don't get to play and keep my cards? That's so stupid.
Weird.
I mean, Matthew, you can't just like give people Magic cards. They have to have value. Come on now. All right, so do we want to play Mullen? No, you wanted to play the Tribal Burn deck, right?
I don't know.
This one?
They will suck.
They do both suck. Maybe. The Mullins deck looks fine.
It has God's